LB, before we get to announcements, what do you have anything to add on all this laundry list?
I mean, yeah, that was great, Nina. Thank you for that. Yeah, I think I'm I'm in the camp of I really do see two forces. I see the zealots, the true believers, the folks that that Nina was just articulating. So this yes, Opus Dei, Catholic, blah blah blah, but also in there are the Nazis who are the they want the fascistic creep, which is what the topic of this section is. And then there are the uh, just the nihilists for money, and which are pushing for an oligarchy. And even when you go back to fascism happening, Mussolini, who was a gangster, it really was just about money for that guy. It wasn't that all of that ideology that he spawned and all the strong men and all that stuff was really in service to to his greed and his there's always comes in there like a wanting women and wanting the men around him to give their women over, like, so there's a
Such a good
personality,
point. It's such a
there's
good
a personality disorder,
yeah.
but it's business, right, for that
Yep.
guy. It was business for
Yep.
that guy.
Yep.
And you have the zealots who are they're just following in this track of, oh, we are transactional with one another and we're really benefiting one another. But I think it's always clear to see who's in which track, right?
Right.
The
That's a very good point.
the problem
And
is
Wall Street might get sick of this.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
problem is
that's
the
where that
track
was.
the
Yes.
tracks follow really well. They're really parallel. The train is on both those tracks and
Until
going
it's not.
pretty far, carrying all of us in the cargo load ready, taking us right to the camps, right? Which is what we're all saying. So where that might diverge or one breaks down or oh no, wait a minute. uh, I I'm not sure. I'm with Nina. I the fascistic creep, as soon as the folks that have the actual power, the real power, Donald and the people around him, they're money people. It's all
Yeah.
about money. It's about the grift. It's about money, 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 money,
Yes.
money, money, money,
Yes.
and praise and adulation and filling the hole of the void of the fact that their mother rejected them when they came out of
Right.
their mother's body. So the mom was like, forget it. And then they hate women and then all of that. So that thing, if the fascists, the true believers, the and the Nazis, if they're all of a sudden messing with the money in a
Yeah.
way, then I think we get derailed. But
I
otherwise, I don't know. They're gonna take us
I
to the
think
promised
that's a
land.
really good point. Because almost all of his moves are to enrich himself.
Yeah.
And I think I always think like the tariffs, which we haven't been talking about so much this week, but are still out there.
Mhm.
This whole thing with where he puts the foot to the gas on the tariffs, and then he pulls back, and he puts his foot to the gas on the tariffs, and he pulls back. And I think it's like foot to the gas, gets the phone call. What do you want, Donald? Okay, off the gas.
Yeah.
What do you want, Don? On the gas, the other country, right? Canada. Well, maybe I'll have some of your minerals off the gas, and you're going to put it in my crypto account. And I honestly think that's what it is. It's just a
Yeah.
gigantic Shakedown Street play,
Yeah,
pay
right.
to play,
Absolutely.
It's a shakedown.
gigantic
How
Shakedown
does
pay to play, which as you said, I'm not an expert. I didn't know that about that Mussolini
Yeah.
stuff that you've just described. But I don't know how that all plays out. I think you're right, though, that in a sense it can be the crack in this edifice. It's not going to be the crack in the cult.
No.
What we were talking about
But
before.
a crack in the folks with the power, in the power.
Exactly.
As soon as the true believers fuck with the gangsters' money, it's over.